Developing content systems and templates is crucial for eliminating repetitive tasks and maintaining brand consistency. By creating templates that align with your workflow, you can efficiently scale content production across all channels. This approach not only standardizes tone and structure, but also allows for personalization, freeing up time to focus on strategic initiatives. Reinventing content for every client drains time and creates unnecessary inconsistencies. When you build templates that follow the workflow you've already mapped, each stage has ready-made copy that keeps projects aligned and predictable. Standardizing tone, structure, and CTAS gives you a consistent brand feel while still leaving room for personalization through flexible placeholders and optional blocks. Shifting from one-off creation to a systemized approach frees your attention for higher value strategic work and protects your margin. You'll probably spot a client scenario where a template instantly saves time, and that quick win proves exactly why these systems matter. Core content pillars act like the backbone of your messaging, giving your ideas structure instead of letting them float around randomly. Start by defining 3 or 4 themes that genuinely connect to your offer. Then map each one to the channels and audience segments where it naturally fits. When every pillar supports a clear revenue hypothesis, your content stops being nice to have and starts working like a strategic asset. As your business evolves, schedule regular refresh cycles so these pillars stay relevant, interesting, and aligned with where you're actually headed. Over time, this rhythm makes your content feel consistent, intentional, and surprisingly easy to maintain. Crafting effective templates starts with a simple flow that feels natural to read. You open with a hook that grabs attention, move into quick proof to build trust, then share the solution in a way that feels helpful rather than salesy. A clear call to action ties it all together without forcing the moment. As you shape these pieces, keep the tone aligned with your brand voice and use dynamic data fields so personalization happens automatically. Sticking to consistent length and format guidelines keeps everything clean, reliable, and easy for your audience to follow. Build a prompt library that actually works for you by creating small sets for each stage of your workflow, weaving in the right context, constraints, and style rules so the outputs feel consistent. As you use them, let the prompts evolve. Version them after each iteration so they improve naturally instead of staying static. It also helps to store them alongside a few strong example outputs. Seeing what good looks like makes it easier to keep quality high and spot when something drifts off track. Over time, this turns your library into a living system you can rely on, not a random folder of one-off prompts. Batch creating content variations for different channels makes life a lot easier, especially when each piece is shaped for the platform it's going to live on. From there, you can lean on AI to tweak tone and style so every version feels native and actually earns engagement instead of blending into the feed. It also helps to bundle everything, text, image briefs, captions, into a single content pack so the messaging stays cohesive no matter where it goes. Tag those packs by campaign and offer, and suddenly retrieval becomes effortless, almost like having your own internal library that keeps everything organized and ready to deploy. Organize your assets with a structured folder system, so drafts, finals, and archives all have a predictable home. It saves you from the "where did I put that file?" scramble and keeps projects moving. Clear naming conventions, especially ones that include version numbers and dates, make it easy to track what changed and when. Keeping briefs and approvals just a click away through direct links also cuts down on hunting for context later. And to keep everything safe, pair this setup with reliable backups and thoughtful permissions, giving you a workspace that stays secure, organized, and effortless to manage as your content library grows. Ensure quality with a pre-publishing checklist. Start by running through a simple checklist to confirm claims, test links, and make sure the tone still sounds like you. From there, loop in a peer or client for a quick review. Fresh eyes almost always catch something you've grown blind to. Automated scans can handle the mechanical stuff like grammar slips or accidental plagiarism, saving you time on the basics. And before you hit publish, give the piece one last manual skim to catch those subtle phrasing quirks or context gaps that only a human can spot. That final pass is what makes the content feel polished, confident, and ready to ship. Establish a consistent publishing rhythm by choosing a cadence for each channel, whether that's daily, weekly, or monthly, so your audience knows when to expect you. Once that rhythm feels natural, automate the scheduling with a few fail-safes in place, giving you reliability without constant babysitting. From there, line up your posts with any promos or launches so your content actually supports what you're trying to move forward. And after each publish, watch those early metrics closely. They give you a quick read on what's landing, what's lagging, and what small tweaks can boost performance on the next round. Track engagement rates, conversion metrics, and audience retention to get a real sense of what's landing and what's falling flat. As patterns start to show, run A/B tests to spot which templates consistently perform better and which prompts actually lead to higher quality outputs. Document those wins so you're not relying on memory the next time you build something new. Over time, these insights help you refine your prompt libraries, making them sharper, more reliable, and easier to use. It's a simple loop: observe, test, refine, that keeps your system improving without adding extra complexity. Once the pillars, template structure, and content packs snap into place, everything starts feeling easier, like you finally stopped rebuilding the same assets over and over. The library you've built, along with consistent naming, keeps the voice and CTAs aligned even when different collaborators jump in. There's a real sense of relief when the SOPs and quick loom walkthroughs handle the handoffs for you. That's the moment you can actually feel your system scaling. As you look ahead, the next lesson is to evolve these templates into smarter, more adaptive tools that work even harder for you.